Battered brie, beef stroganoff. My hotel just there somewhere. It's really nice. This is a park, there's a pier. I'm off to do the bus tour, then we probably explore. I think this is a hotel, but look how grand it is. And there's a nice car parking. The car park that I walked past yesterday. Up the hill on no dinner, it was so much relaxed. It's so peaceful. And the guards used to stand. Heading into the Citadel, I did a tour.
Cannon on the wall there. And in 1920, is the Sherman tank we bought to the Americans. All this was constructed, we were New France, right? So it was a big colony.
This is, I think, a bus station where they used to shoot anyone advancing.
22 on the log because it was the 22nd Battalion to be here. And on your right over there, the the Royal Artillery, and we don't know why. 25th anniversary of Québec City. As you can see, she's on the rails. You can turn it and you can shoot up the South Shore over there or on the shore.
We were running behind so couldn't look around this building. These are the Abraham planes that go on for miles. This is the Citadel. Yeah, I'm not going down there. I'm going on the bus. I've just done the Citadel. It's kind of nice. I'm just waiting for the bus and then I'll go back to where I started for today. They say you couldn't film the whole tour, so I filmed bits and pieces. This is my current view. You can't really complain, can you? They do cruises into Québec. The funicular. It's stunning, isn't it? Quebec reminds me of a European city. For lunch, a cider, selection of local cheeses, lovely, grilled cheese with steak on top with fries. That was a fantastic day. I wasn't planning on getting off the bus today, but I thought, oh, let's have a look around the Citadel. This looks interesting. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. But like I said on a short video about it, I don't know how accessible it is. I don't think Quebec's that accessible if you got a wheelchair, because they have stairs up to a lot of houses. Like this hotel, I couldn't get my suitcase up the stairs, and luckily the taxi driver dragged it up for me. And the Citadel has had a few steps, you might be able to get around it, but you'll have to check first. But Quebec is beautiful. It reminds me of a European city, and I've done a lot of European cities. I got a McDonald's today. I didn't realise how big the milkshake was. And I got this fruity drink and this toffee sundae. I'm watching Sidemen Among Us. Got chicken nuggets, chips, egg muffin, which I do all day, and a biscoff donut. That food drink was really nice. It wasn't fizzy, but that's really sweet. And there's a lot left. I don't know if I'll finish it. But then that toffee sundae, I miss them in the UK. They're elite. Having a McDonald's breakfast muffin for dinner, I wish I did that in the UK. This pier goes on further. I might do a walk down there later. Let me show you this view. You can't beat. It's really nice. And get on the bus and go to this People and Civilization Museum. Now jacket from the Titanic. This place I started with the Titanic exhibit. Titanic was run by White Star Line competing with Cunard. Construction of the Titanic. They thought the Titanic was unsinkable. This door is like what was fitted to stop the water, and these are models of lifeboats, but there was no law back then saying you need one per passenger, so they had the minimum as they thought it was unsinkable. This is a model of the Titanic. Crazy the prices. A replica of what it's like inside. They have people's stories and possessions. I won't show everything, but I would recommend doing it. First class dinner service. Compared to the second class. a bench from the Titanic. As soon as the boat went down, they discharged their staff. That's cold, shows how cold the water was. Communications room where they radioed for help. A nearby boat did help, or tried to help. Musicians who kept playing, but is this just a story? And there's some debate about what they played last. Became a good story, and for merch, I'm not sure if this is right there. I think this is a model of how the wreck looked. This plate was in the wreck, all the paint's been stripped by the salt water. This is the people's exhibit, not much to film here. more activities and reading, but quite interesting. Showing how a crowd works. This is the Québec Exhibit. Snowmobile and a canoe. An old Ramoka or Chanka, whatever you want to call it. This is made out of clothing labels and other labels. This is a map of the world, isn't it? You got North, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia and New Zealand. That's quite cool actually. Weapon arrogance. Axes. Guns. Knives. Coins. Money. This is what people traded. And then we went into how many these days? Massive cart. Indigenous markets. The back bit's made of buttons, quite cool, isn't it? I won't say too much of this, as it might be copyrighted. People fighting for their rights and community. The blue flag is the Québec flag. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I missed number one earlier. Unbelievable. These are cool. I'm not sure if they are real or just art. Let me know if you know. These are really cool. It's a story about a guy who grew up in a Bangladeshi if you come from Burma and how he emigrated to Quebec. I don't know how much else I'll be able to film. People hiding in the woods. His mother's jewelry. Elephants destroying houses. Ration bags, they have to go get food. 3 kilos of rice. Quite an emotional story. If you ever come, I would do this as well. Flying over to Canada. He now works in a mall. It's a great story. It's hard to save a house. It's really fascinating to see this exhibit and find out more about the history. These are snowshoes. Dress. like represents a different tribal community, which some have been lost, I guess. Look at the detail in that. So that was the People and Civilization Museum. They got Titanic Part, which takes you through the stories of the passengers, the workers, shows you what first class, second class was like. That was incredible. There was an Indigenous history of Quebec and Indigenous people, which was really interesting. You got to see some of their artifacts, hear the stories. I don't know if this vlog will do it justice, so if you're ever in Quebec, I would definitely recommend going there. Oh, and one of the most powerful bits was a story of an immigrant who grew up in a refugee camp in Bangladesh. The story about how he got here, how he feels now he's here. It was interesting because he said he missed the refugee camp. His sister decided to stay there because her husband didn't know much about Canada, so he had to decide to leave family there to build a better life with his mum and wife and her mum, and how he's had to work hard, and the Canadian people were nice to him when they came over. But yeah, it was quite powerful. A bit cloudy for sunset, but let's walk down the promenade. It doesn't go that far, I don't think. There's a toboggan slide in the winter. Can you imagine that's great fun? I think they must be the steps we looked down after we went to Citadel yesterday. The end of the promenade's up there. I'm going to head back towards the main town and get something to eat. I'll show you when we get down there.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mercury the Magician, Jim McCall Mercury the Magician. This is Valerie of the Stars. Give her a round of applause.
Nice, very good. Some calamari. Oh no, look at that. That was really good. Eating is quite dark, don't know what you should say. That was really nice. The spices, the mushroom, the smokiness, and the meat, the cheese. Oh, lovely. That's my kind of meal. Oh, so. Huh? That's nice. Now there's also more lit after the I'll show you what the pier looks like in a minute. Gotta go up there and then down. It's a lovely evening. Quiet. So my hotel is up there. So I'm going to sign this vlog off.